Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Norovirus sickness bug levels still stubbornly high for time of year. Spring is around the corner. British summertime begins this weekend. The flowers are blooming, but it seems England can't quite shake the winter bugs floating around. New figures have shown that norovirus levels in England remain stubbornly high for this time of year, with no clear sign of a post-winter fall in numbers. An average of 903 hospital beds were filled each day last week by patients with norovirus symptoms, almost unchanged from 899 the previous week. While the total is down from a record 1,160 patients in mid-February, it is the first time in 4 weeks there has not been a small decrease. It is also the highest number of norovirus patients recorded in England for this point in March, and is well above the equivalent total at this stage from the past 3 years. Earlier this month, NHS England said visits to its norovirus webpage had risen by 40% in 1 week, from 53,052 to 74,324. As patients turn to Google for advice. The flu is still rampant too, with some 50 flu patients in critical care, down from 60 the previous week. Professor Sir Stephen Powys, NHS England's National Medical Director, said, "While the worst of winter is no doubt over for NHS staff, virus rates in our hospitals remain stubbornly high, and we are still feeling the pressure. The green shoots of spring for the NHS aren't showing just yet." Hospitals continue to run at near capacity, while the added pressure from almost 1 in 7 beds taken up by patients who don't need to be in hospital hasn't relented for 12 weeks and counting. It's vital that the public continue to use 999 and A and E in life-threatening emergencies and use NHS 111 and 111 online if you need advice and support for other conditions. Amy Douglas, lead epidemiologist at the UKHSA, said earlier this month, "Norovirus levels are still exceptionally high, and now, with multiple genotypes spreading at the same time, people could end up getting infected more than once this season. We are seeing the biggest impacts in health and social care settings, such as hospitals and care homes. Norovirus is highly contagious picture, Getty. If you have been infected with norovirus, you will experience. You may also have high temperature, headaches, aching arms and legs. There are around 80 deaths each year from norovirus in the UK, typically older adults and immunocompromised patients. Anyone who has symptoms are urged to avoid visiting the hospital until they have been symptom-free for 48 hours. According to the NHS, washing hands frequently with soap and water is the best way to stop the vomiting bug from spreading. Avoiding close contact with someone who has the virus, and eating food handled or prepared by them also limits risk. Get in touch with our news team by emailing us at webnews@metro.co.uk. For more stories like this, check our news page. More, Swiss-assisted dying clinic helps another Brit die in secret without telling family. More, mum who watched son die of sepsis wants doctors to learn from family tragedy. More, map shows where measles outbreaks are spreading across U.S. states. Stay on top of the headlines with daily email updates. This site is protected by RAY-CAPTCHA, and the Google privacy policy and terms of service apply. Your information will be used in line with our privacy policy.